Yeah, we got some time. So I'll help you out if you need anything.
Yeah. Just
Oh, you know,
for
actually, that
the
reminds me. One
for
second. Yeah, so I actually did Google it. Apparently you can only share one screen at a time on the stage.
Oh, okay.
So I guess that's why you have to go through the camera setting.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. I was thinking maybe if I join up that Nitro thing, I could do it, but if that's not possible, then no. Because I don't have that subscription of Discord.
No, I don't think that'll change anything.
Okay.
Yeah, it says up to 5 people can share their cameras, but only one can stream at a time.
Okay.
All right, before the market opens, if you guys have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. I was gonna add a watch list to Robin and Legend, but I think it's gonna get too cramped, so I'm gonna keep it like this. I actually did not get any rest. I didn't sleep till like 5 and I woke up like at 8. So I have no idea how I'm up right now, but I don't feel too tired. I think today just Amazon, Apple, Meta, and then the Qs and SPY. Actually, I gotta figure out to see if the drawing tool's here. This is my first time using Legend, so bear with me. Oh, looks like they have anchored volume. Okay, that's cool.
ET, what are your thoughts on the market today with all this news coming out?
Yeah, the news is the PMI at 10. Let me see. Honestly, I think based on technicals, I don't think we're gonna go too much further down. I do think we're probably have a soft bottom right now. I think we grabbed enough liquidity to get some type of bounce. And the 4 hour doesn't look too bad, but nothing bullish yet. But if we hold this here, I think we can break yesterday's high.
Checking out the news. ADP non-farm employment lower. Okay. That's a good news for the stocks.
I mainly stream like around mark open, probably all the way up to lunch, and then usually stuff like slows down by then. But I'm gonna try to start doing after hour sessions, probably like around like I don't know between 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time, but we'll see on that. When we're using fixed volume profile, how do you determine the range? Just basically on like when the market opens. I don't really like the volume for pre-market or after hours. So it'll be more beneficial on like futures because the volume is really good pre-market. So I'll just focus on area that's really important. So we had like this massive candle here. I'll just mark it from there all the way to like the current candle we have. But this changes obviously based on your time frame. If you want to start trading futures, I highly recommend prop firms. You can like start with as little as $200. Can you start streaming your futures? I want to, but like yesterday I traded like around like midnight to 1 while I was working on the PDF, and I'm not gonna stream like around midnight because probably no one's gonna watch. And I don't know, I was just like working on the side, so there's not gonna be like commentary or anything. But most of these trades are like done from like 12 to 2 a.m. yesterday. Yeah, I mean, not saying that futures are easier. I mean, they are because you don't have to deal with the Greeks. But they are much more easier to scalp, and I'll try to show some scalps today. So I'm not gonna take any trades till after the news, by the way, which is at 10:30. Options are gonna be relatively expensive before this because they're like the prices are probably priced in, and on top of that, it's before 10:30. So I would not touch options until after this. Oh, I should really popular one. That's cool. All right, that's useful. I'm gonna be streaming just on a Discord. I tried, I think YouTube last week. People were saying there was like a 30-second delay. I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to fix that. And a 30-second delay while trading options is kind of major. So unless I know how to fix that, I'm probably gonna stick to streaming on Discord. No, if you lose any money while trading prop firms, you don't owe them anything. Just the fee, the activation fee. So if it, like one of the links I have for prop, hold on, let me link this. So if you go to trade day, I think like the lowest account is the 50K, and it costs like I think $75. So all you do is pay that $75, and that's like an evaluation phase, which is basically like a test to see if you can like pass the challenge. After you pass, I think the activation is like 130 bucks. So 130 bucks plus 75 is about $205. And then once you get funded, you're only allowed to lose, I think, 2K on that account. So if you lose 2K, the account just like goes away. But you don't, I mean, that's basically all you lose, $205. But any money you make from the XFA, you get to keep, I think, up to like 10K. And then they take 10% afterwards. You request payouts once you make money. With trade day, they allow daily withdrawals, so it's really nice. So let's say, for example, I made 2K and I was trading on trade day. I can like request 500 all the way up to like 2K, and they literally deposit it in like less than like 12 hours. Yeah, no, I wish I knew about prop firms when I first started. A lot better than like penny stocks and options if you're a beginner. My daily target for futures was actually 2K, but ever since I started Discord server, it's been kind of, I haven't been as active. Yeah, I'm still trading. Right now I only have 2 accounts. Well, technically 3, but I haven't really been active other than Top Step because it's easier to stream. You've been told to stay away from prompts? Why? I mean, there are a few fishy ones, but the ones I use have been perfect. I haven't had any issues with them. I use Schwab for swing trading SLAR. Check the FAQ PDF I made yesterday. We have PMI news coming out at 10. But even without the news, I don't trade options till after 10:30 just because of the pricing. I usually trade futures between like 6 a.m. till like 8 a.m. I used to only trade like 2 to 3 hours in the morning, and then I would switch to like options or something else, especially when I was working full time. So like I would trade before I go to work, but I mean now I can just trade whenever, but usually like by 9 a.m. I would be done. No, usually when I trade futures, I just scalp. I don't have a specific, I mean you can use the models, but most of my entries are and exits are like less than 5 minutes. I rarely have trades that last longer than 10 minutes. We have PMI news coming at 10. News is at 10, not 10:30. And Piper, what do you see today?
Today we're going to have a very volatile day today again. It's going to break lows, it's going to break highs. I'm expecting up and down movement today. Staying in between the range. That's what I'm thinking.
Wait, highs and lows from
I'm up.
yesterday?
No, the high and lows that we have for today.
Okay.
I think this is, one of the days they call it trumpet day.
Yeah.
It breaks highs and lows. That's my thoughts. Maybe come up break. Yeah, yeah. It's going to be a D-shape structure, market structure. I think.
Okay.
Like kind of balance, make a bit of balance in this lower part here. That's my thoughts at the moment. If anything changes,
Yeah, sounds good.
we did have a bit of rebalance yesterday, and we do have a poor low. Yesterday's low is not a very clean low, I would say. So it could come and break yesterday's low still. They're probably waiting for the news to do that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching till the news, and then see what happens. Do you guys remember what I said for Amazon yesterday? I said we're probably gonna gap up to the market open. I mean, sorry, the previous day's candles open, and that's what we're doing right now. Whoever got those 205 calls, what did I get? I think I got 202.5. But I think that was like a 40% run. Did I get 200 calls? I closed them out yesterday. Yeah, I did not expect it to run that fast. I honestly was expecting like a gap up for today. Damn, nice, 44%. That's really good. Yeah, the news definitely does mess with everything. So, like 5 minutes before and after the news, like any technicals are just thrown out the water. My cough sounds like it's getting worse. That's not good.
Are you guys checking the euro dollar chart? Euro is flying up.
No, that's your job. I don't check currencies. I have you to check for that. SVZ. I mentioned like the percentage I'm gonna take on my trades on the FAQ PDF that I made. But basically, I'm gonna aim for 2 to 3 trades every day. So today I have 1K that I'm starting off with. Let's say I take 3 trades. Every trade's gonna be about 33%. That's just a rough estimate. If I find a better trade, I might take like half. But I want to aim for at least 2 to trades a day.
We have Nasdaq making new highs, S&P holding, Dow Jones holding too. Looks like a bit of a reversal on Dow Jones. Interesting.
Alright, we're checking out the liquidity right now in the higher time frame. I do this for a living now. I don't have a job, but I used to be a data engineer. Look at that liquidity grab. As soon as we swept it, we bounced so high. But there's no confirmation to take this trade. And I don't see any imbalances in the 1 minute either. Actually, I lied. I see one right here. My bad. If we close above this, I think this looks good for reversal. And I would probably target at least here for a scale out. And that aligns with the 50-minute as well. You see me do puts, but I mainly focus on calls. Any reason for that? No particular reason. I just hate chasing down. Like anytime we see like a massive like down move, I hate chasing puts. I feel like I'm following the herd, and usually the herd is wrong. I mean, obviously it's not always correct, but I think it's just how my brain is wired now. Like, you know, if 80% of retail traders are doing something, I don't want to be on the same boat as them. TM, I'm not trading options till after 10:30. But let's say this was after 10:30, I actually would have taken this. This is right now. This is NQ, which is basically the Qs. It's kind of the same thing. If you guys want, I can just monitor the Qs instead. But it's basically the same. My time frames. The bottom right, I start from the daily down to the 4 hour, down to the 1 hour. This is kind of like the longer time frame chart. Then this one I'll leave it at 30 minutes. And the bottom left, and on top right I leave it at 15. And then top left I leave it at the 1 or 5 minute. For MSS, it's close above the previous candle closure. Ignore the wicks. Bless you.
Thank you.
Does this look clear to you guys, or is it too messy? Are you guys able to follow along? So I'm gonna leave like the longer time frame over here, and then here shorter time frame, then here like either the 30-minute 1 hour. What I have right now. Let's do the 15-minute. Oh, they have the 1 second, 30-second here. That's crazy. I kind of don't like the colors on the Robinhood. I don't think I can change it. And why is this Tesla too? It's supposed to be Apple. And here's a retest. If we hold this, I would target the 50-minute swing high. No, the data doesn't come out till another 13 minutes.
Yeah, we had the final services PMI higher than expected.
Wait, it came out? Oh, you're talking about this one. Okay.
Yeah, the orange folder.
I still don't like Tesla. We still have this gap here, and I'm cautious when I see these. And plus, we didn't gap high enough. If Qs is not supporting Robinhood, I'm assuming you're in the UK. I think for you guys can trade, I believe SPX. I think some other UK guy mentioned that. Dude, we're at 600 viewers right now. It's the server keeps getting full, or the stage.
I have to restart my computer. One of my brokers is not connecting.
All right.
See you in a second.
Okay. So since you didn't hold this would be an entry, right? No. Well, first of all, this is the 1 minute, so usually it's better to use a 5 or 15 minute for fair value gaps, but the 1 minute sometimes works. But first 30 minutes, I usually just don't trade. But if I was holding this, let's say a long deer, this closer here will actually be my stop. I'm just looking at the daily though. I think this is gonna be like a soft bottom. We're basically wicking the same areas from Monday. No, it doesn't matter what broker you use. I mean, options, the data is the exact same for all platforms. Apple's getting crushed here. Right now I'm just watching NQ. This is futures, but it's basically QQQ. Like around maybe like 10:15, 10:30, I'll start like looking for a trade for any tech stocks. Can you call a good entry point on NQ? Nothing, because we have news in 5 minutes. Yeah, we have PMI news at 10 in 4 more minutes. If you guys are in any positions, I would recommend getting out.
Yeah, wild price action today.
Use Forex Factory for news.
I also use financial juice. They're not bad either. Actually, there's things that they show in that one
Is that one free?
that doesn't. There is a paid subscription, but it is free. Free. It has parts that are free and parts are subscription.
I see. Also, look at the bid and ask, or just the price of SPY 0 to E. In the money, look how expensive they are, 350. This should probably be around like 150. So these are extremely expensive. And then watch what happens to these after the news. So I feel like even if you enter a trade before the news and your bias is right, the implied volatility is just going to kill you. Like, you're not going to make a nice percentage gain. Is Trump speaking again today? Do you guys know what time? I don't see it on here. He's tweeting. Really? There's going to be a tariff-related announcement? Is that actually real? Like, we can't get a single day with, like, nothing major happening?
Yeah, we have been a crazy beginning of the year. Higher than forecast, 53.5.
Yeah, I'm not really liking the color scheme on Robinhood. I don't like the background. I don't like the candlesticks. My risk for my swing plays is kind of the same on how I trade with like liquidity sweeps and fair value gaps. It's just I use longer time frame fair value gaps, and I just set alerts. So if I like for AMZN, I think it was like a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. Like I was targeting above 205 from like 200, so that's like, I think it's like above a 2% move, and then my stop would have been, I think I had this marked out. Like my stop literally just been right below this. And then as soon as I had alert that we broke above this, I just moved my stop value up incoming. I'm personally not touching this for at least another 10-15 minutes. But usually what you can do is you can mark the data lows and highs. And then once we get there, it can be an area it could be areas of sweeps. You can't even hold shift to make this straight. I don't like this. Also, these are still really expensive. These are 0 DTE and they're above $3. If the price stays like this today, I think I'm going to stay away from SPYs and QQQ. Let me check it like Apple or something else. 230, 232. These are also still pretty expensive. Look at Tesla, we're above 100%.
Good, making new lows.
Wouldn't SPY be a good play according to fundamentals? I mean, I'm trading, so I don't.
Yeah.
This is not based on
Mm,
fundamentals for me. Sorry, Piper.
mm. No, but crude going down is helpful for SPY go up. That would be a bit of a play because we have dollar going down, crude going down. That would be good for stocks if the bonds also. I haven't checked the bonds. What are they doing over there? And bonds, yeah, holding up, opening positive for the day. Uh, well, it's a bit of a mix, but I'm looking a bit of positiveness in SPY now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this build up on SPY though.
Yeah, on the hourly candle on the futures chart, we have one of them patterns where it's like rejecting a low with big wicks at the top of the side of the candles.
You're watching ES, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, if this hourly closes like, I mean, the hourly just opened though. But the 50-minute already retraced. Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
trying to open along to the open of the day and searching for that.
okay. I think we're definitely gonna target above the data highs. But I mean, these are just way too expensive to take. I don't like this. This reminds me of yesterday when when we lost like 30% of that trade.
I am expecting it to go back to the current day open. Going to try that on my micros over here.
You mean back to today's open, right?
Yeah, today's open is
Okay.
at 58.31.50.
I see. Okay.
The volume is a bit, it could wick out, it could stop me out quick because how the volume is very quick. That's why I opening on the micros.
Do you think SPY might reach 580?
On the futures chart, I think it's going to reach 58.30.
58.30. Okay. Yeah, I do see 580 at least. If we keep this trend build up right here, and we don't close below this, I can see a continuation. Yeah, these are way too expensive, man. Like they're gonna decay so fast. I'm gonna stay away from SPY.
Yeah, I'm closing that out because it's not working as expected. It's very wiki today.
No, it's too small. It's not valid. Yeah, I think Apple is probably still be bearish today, but I would give this another like 2 50-minute candle close. So maybe look around like 10:45, see where it bounces to, then maybe look for shorts. Yeah, I have a short bias on Apple, but like I said, I kind of want to see a bounce on the 50-minute just to get a better short opportunity. Because even if you short now, and then 2 hours later it goes, below wherever you want it to, like theta is just gonna eat you. Feels like Apple already dropped enough. Don't trade based on your feelings. I mean, yeah, I feel kind of the same way, but it doesn't matter. I think logically it makes sense. When something goes down this much, your brain is like, oh, this is cheap, I should be buying. But that's not the way you should be trading. I mean, if you ever do take trades like that, just like have an extremely small like position. Apple room to 227. Yeah, I can see that. I just don't think we're gonna hit that today though. Also, a few streams ago, I did mention anytime we get like a huge engulfing candle like this, we're almost like guaranteed at least some type of bounce. So here right now we're like about 25%. Here would be about 50, and here would be about 75. So this could be the max level for this hourly, but we still got 45 minutes, so it's too early to tell.
We have crude oil inventories in 10 minutes, a bit more.
What is
That's
it?
why
Is there
maybe
more news?
crude. No, the crude. If
Oh,
anyone
okay,
is trading crude,
I see. Okay.
quite low actually. I'm thinking of looking at positioning here somewhere.
Yeah. These Apple candles are extremely bearish. So what I see, either we just instantly retrace this 50-minute, or we form two more bullish 50-minute candles, sweep this, and then end up retracing back. Why is Tesla so expensive? I think everything is expensive today, even yesterday. Like, just with all the news happening, these are not good days to trade.
No, I agree with you in that these days, how the DOM is moving, the price ladder is really crazy. It looks like the market has changing, is changing somehow. It's not moving like the past months. Is the liquidity is coming in and out much quicker.
Yeah.
It looks like every day is a news day.
I mean, it technically has been.
Yeah, yeah, especially with Trump. I mean, the way it's moving, last year it was only moving like that on days, very important news days like FOMC, ADP non-farm employment, that's tomorrow, I think, and unemployment claims, bond auctions, and things very, very specific. And now it looks like it's like that every day.
Wait, someone mentioned Amazon earlier. What did they say about it? So my only issue with Amazon is on this 5-minute, we didn't sweep kind of a major area of liquidity before this impulse move up. So I'm not saying this won't keep going higher, but generally speaking, I would have liked this to sweep here and then get an impulse move. So this could be a potential fake out move. Spy puts on breakup pre-market low. No, I don't trade breakouts. But we do have this 5-minute inversion right now. This 5-minute close below. And based on this 50-minute candle, I think we will go at least another dollar lower. I mean, I like spy puts, but look at this. This is ridiculous. It's not, I don't know. It's not even worth like the 5-10% gain you get on it because it can decay so fast. I mean, I'm not taking this on spy. This is worse than yesterday. And if you look, so this would have been a good spy puts play though, because on a 15-minute we got this sweep of liquidity, and on the 5-minute we swept the pre-market open high, and then we formed this imbalance and we closed below it. So you could have marketed short right here, and I would be targeting the low. But since options are too expensive in SPY, I'm not going to touch it. What did I say on Apple? I'm looking at the option chain on my Thinkorswim platform, and these are decaying so fast too. We made a higher high here in the 1 minute, but on options we went like 10% lower. Like if we take a trade today, it has to be like the absolute best entry and exit. Can you guys see Piper stream or is it just my stream that's having issues?
Oh, am I showing my screen?
No, I think people that joined late, I think, can't see our screens. No, I didn't enter a trade yet. All right, well, if I do end up taking a trade, I'll try to call it out in the channels chat.
Kind of laggy my stream. It could be.
It's not like it for me, but I don't know. I guess since I was here early.
This is things of Discord because my connection is fast, and so it's Discord's fault. You can complain to them.
Yeah, it's definitely okay not to trade. On my previous challenge account, I think there was 2 days I didn't trade. So, and with only an 8% daily goal, like you can make that up like the next day or following week. So if I don't find anything, I'm not forcing anything. I'd rather start tomorrow at 1K balance than like 800 or 900. I think meta might be good for a swing play for puts, but the spread is pretty insane. 40 cents. That's like, isn't it like a 3% spread, or is my math wrong? 30 cents. Yeah, it's like 3% spread. Yeah, and the funny thing is, we can't even take this. This is over 1,000, unless we choose an out of money strike price. If all 700 people here enter same trade, will affect the outcome? No, not really. Not with options. Options don't necessarily move the underlying. If we were all market buying the actual stock itself, yeah, that's a possibility. But even with these tech stocks, like even all 700 of us, we're not going to have enough volume to push anything. But if we're all just buying options, it's not going to change anything. We can all market buy this right now. Nothing will change. All right, we can't afford Meta, so get rid of that. Let's see Nvidia. Well, I also hate how on Robinhood it doesn't copy the lines to other charts. It doesn't sync. So I have to like keep hovering over to see where it is. 115.05. I think Nvidia is looking good here. But 1 second. TradingView lags if you have live data. No, not for me. Robinhood is lagging. I have live data for TradingView, never lags. I mean, honestly, I think Nvidia is the only thing that is tradable right now. I can see this breaking the, at least sweep out some of these 5-minute highs. But I'm looking at the option chain in my Thinkorswim platform. It's just, everything's just so expensive. Like even if this move up, this whole move, will probably only be like 10%, which is not bad. But when usually a play like this is like easily 20+%.
I'm going to post an image of my trace station, as yesterday people was asking what it looks like.
That's what you have right now. That's crazy.
That's how it looks like. I just took the photo now.
Jesus, man, that's a setup.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the flight simulators things also. That's why I have that joystick and the thing there.
This man is flying while trading. Wait, were you ever streaming before you came here? Wait, he's gone. Where did he go? Did Piper just disappear? He took off to fly. He clicked the eject button. I have kind of a similar setup. 2 portraits on the side, but just 132-inch in the middle. I didn't really sleep much yesterday. I didn't sleep till like 5 and I woke up at 8. But I don't feel too tired today. No trades today. Nvidia was the only thing I was watching over here, but the option chain wasn't worth it. I have to scroll through like 700 users now to find him. Oh, I found him. Invite.
Press the wrong button, sorry.
He took off flying.
Yeah.
If options are too expensive, why not take some futures? I mean, I want to take trades for the challenge account, and everyone here, at least majority of people here, are here for the challenge. Plus, I already hit my daily goal on my futures account. So this whole move would have been only 8%. It was at 3.3 and I was watching it. It hit 3.6 right now. Oh, okay, hold on. Apple is speaking now. Let's see. All right, we got this liquidity here on the 5-minute. We formed an imbalance and we closed above it. I'm actually liking this for longs now.
Professor, yeah, I am trading. I just took only one trade today from here to break the tops. You're looking at my screen. That's the only trade I took today. I'm waiting for better conditions. As I said, this was going to be wiki-wacky price action move, breaking lows, now breaking highs, expecting to break lows again, and
Spunkus said Apple puts. When did he say that? I mean, he could be right. I just feel like for a stronger continuation down, we usually take some type of liquidity, at least on the 15-minute. I trade on 3 prop firms. I just don't stream trade day or my funded futures because I can't. What's it called? My account name shows, and they told me not to expose it. So unless I stream on OBS, I can't stream those 2 prop firms. With Top Step, they hide it for me. But I do like Top Step's like trading platform better. I just like my funded futures and trade days like withdrawals and all the restrictions a lot better. Like my funded futures, they like as soon as you withdraw, it literally hits your bank in like less than 4 minutes every time. Trade day only takes like 12 hours. And then for Top Step, like sometimes my last withdrawal took over a week. Which isn't like a huge issue, it's just annoying. And then Piper disappeared again. Alright, this 15-minute is about to close. I still think we sweep at least this 15-minute or go near it. What happened to the video real quick? Damn. 15-minute just open. Apple doesn't even have 0DT. They have weeklies. I think all stocks have weeklies. Only ETFs have 0DT. But yeah, 1 second, let me invite Piper. You don't have to follow like any of the trades precisely. You're free to choose like I guess your strike and your expiry. But obviously depending on what you choose, the profit is gonna be a little bit different. Is the first 15-minute candle an open, not a fair value gap? This one or this one? Usually if there's multiple fair value gaps, I don't like to mark them out. Plus, we didn't take any liquidity to form these. The reason I like this one on the 1 minute, because we swept the day's low and then closed above it. So to me, this fair value gap is a lot more important. Because you can have multiple fair value gaps. Like this one could have created 3, but how do you know which one is like the most important? Alright, for Apple, I'm just gonna put alert right here and then come back to it. Yeah, like for example, like Apple had this fair value gap right here. But the reason I didn't take this is because we didn't form any sweep. If we would have swept this, then to me this would have been really bullish. I mean, I guess we swept a 5-minute, but I think this was a major sweep level. Yeah, what is this? I feel like this is just algos trading. 15-minute candle just keeps going and retests the previous open and close. I wouldn't be surprised now if this 15-minute goes back down here.
this Discord stuff is doing weird stuff all the time.
For Apple, are we waiting for a retracement back? Usually yes, but look how the 15-minute candles are forming. It like this is the same shit as SPY. It's just doing weird stuff today. Like, are we gonna go back and retest this now? The open of the last 15-minute? Like, I don't know. Today's not an easy day to trade. If anything, I may take a short play just based on this. But let's see. All right, I'm gonna take the 230 puts. I'll get 2 of these. Did I get filled? What does that mean? Oh yeah, filled. Yeah, I got 230 puts for this week. Let me put in chat real quick. Nah, I want to put in chat, but it's just too late for them to enter now. That was very quick. I'll just mention it though. So I took 2, so that's about $400. That's about 40% of the account size. And then, where's the 50-minute? I'm gonna try to aim for this 50-minute open. So like at 231-ish, I'll look to close these. I think right now I'm up like, what is that, 5%? I don't even know. I'm just gonna target a 50-minute open of the previous 50-minute, so it's around 231. But this is generally not a trade I would take. It's just based on today's price action. No, you can still enter. It's around. Where did I get filled at? I got filled at 196. I mean, it's kind of at $2. It's still a decent entry. Do you guys see that glitch? It just went up $1. Oh, never mind. It was showing a 232.5 puts. I see. Yeah, that execution was pretty fast. I did like that. So I do have two stops in mind. Either a 5-minute close above these 5 minutes, or I may just hold this for the rest of the day, because if we do sweep this, I still think we can go down, but I will be in like a drawdown here if it does end up doing that. So right now I have a mental stop, so I'm not sure if I'll either close here or I'll just let this run. Actually, if this does end up going back here, because this is what initially I was waiting for, I will add more to it. So I'm not going to stop myself out here. But I will be, this will probably be like maybe like a 15-20% drawdown. 2, 3, 4. I'll mention that. No, I would average down just yet. Because if he come over here, it'll be a lot cheaper. I'm just targeting the low of the previous 50-minute. So around 231. It may take like 15-30 minutes to hit though, since this 15 minutes is about to close right now. Also, this hourly is pretty good for a bear signal. What's it at right now? 195. Yeah, for future reference. So I generally would have taken this trade. The only reason I took it was because SPY's price action. But let's say we were still bearish. Next time would be ideal to like scale into position. So let's say we were all bearish, but we were expecting it to possibly come here, but we don't know if it will, right? You can start with like one contract, then add your another contract, then add your 2 contracts. So by the time it hits this, your entry would be like right here. So I'm gonna try to heavily do that during this challenge to like show you guys how to scale in and out properly. But today I'm not gonna scale out just because of the how quick the moves are. So as soon as we hit this, where's 50-minute? Can I add alert here in Robinhood? All right, maybe there's no alerts here, but as soon as it hit like 231.04, I'm just gonna fully get out. It's at 20 now, so I think I'm up 10%. Does Robinhood have alerts? I couldn't figure out how to put it on. 231.04. Why does Piper keep leaving? Estimated contract price will be 2.5. Yeah, that should be correct. It should be between 2.4 to like 2.55. Colin, what time zone are you in? I'm assuming that's central. And to answer your question, yes, it should. But today's price action is just wild. So I'm basing this trade off based off a SPY. This is not a trade I usually would take. You exited your positions? Yeah, I mean, technically this is already 10% move. So if you full ported, this would have been 10% already. But I still think we're going to retrace it at 15-minute. No, they don't have level 3. They're messing with you. I think only market makers have level 3. Into 15-minute on SPY. Yeah, see, look, a SPY, I mean, it just keeps retouching the opening. Almost every single candle. So I'm hoping Apple just follows that. No, today I'm just going to sell all. The moves are too quick today. And this will be over, this hopefully be like a 20% move. And that's good enough for me. But generally speaking, yeah, it's good to sell half, scale out, and then leave runners. But I don't think that's ideal for today. Sold at 2.25. Okay. I'm not necessarily holding for a percentage gain. I'm just targeting this level. So whatever the price is here, I'll just get out. But if you guys are happy with sorry, I'm bad at math. Is this technically 15% since I got in like at 30 cents? Yeah, that'll be like. All right, Piper looks like he's having issues. Let me get out of this position and I'll help him. But I want to see that 231.04 level, and I have an alert here on TradingView. So if you guys hear the ding, I'm just gonna limit out. I've actually never sold on this platform. How do I sell? So it's currently at 2.3. Let me just put 2.5. And that'll be, looks like $100 gain. A little bit more. No, I didn't sell yet. I put a limit 2.5. It's currently at 2.4.
I'm back again. Someone was putting puts on me.
You keep taking off in your flight simulator?
No, it's something weird. It's spamming a message on my Discord that the screen is full or something like that.
Huh, interesting.
Says the scenery is full. I don't know.
Ew, why does it mean low like that? Alright, I just got filled 2.5. And there's the alert on that. Okay, so I hit 2.55. 50 cents. I think that's a 25% trade, right? So I made $107 on that trade, and my account was basically already up 10%. And that was just risking, or that was just with $400. So we're basically already at today's goal. But I'll try to look for another trade, but probably around 12 I'll stop the stream. Yeah, see, today's price action is weird. Just the 50 minutes, just retesting every single time. So it's good to like be patient during market open and just like read what the price action is telling you. All right, let's look for something else now. Yeah, today's price action is weird. Usually if we make a move down or move up, we take some type of liquidity on like the higher time frames, either 5 or 50 minute, and we're not doing that. I think even in SPY today we didn't do that. No, actually we did on SPY. I'm not touching SPY RQs today. The option is too expensive. You don't trade for further calls or puts for a cheaper price? What do you mean? Are you referring to SPY 565? No, that's way out of the money. I usually don't go like a point off of the money. Like if I was bearish on this and I buy puts, the lowest I'll do is 574. You're doing $10 out of the money. That's way out of the money. Unless you're holding like leaps, like at least a month expiry out. But even then, I wouldn't. Do you trade options with a bigger account? Yeah, my swing account. So this could potentially reverse here, but there's two fair value gaps, so this is not too clear for me. If we get a candle close above this, which actually we kind of technically did, but we had two fair value gaps, so for me this isn't too clean. But you're seeing today's SPY's price action. I honestly would be surprised if you retest this 50 minute. Where was that? 576.8. I'm stupid. What is this? 576.8. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Dude, that is fucking wild to me. These are still $3 and these expire in 5 hours. That is insane. I've never seen options this expensive. Yeah, I'm not touching SPY or QQQ today. Like usually they should be like at 80 cents by then, and that was out of the money too. All right, Apple. I mean, this is Amazon. Amazon's pretty bearish. Let me remove this real quick. This 50-minute candle closed below these two, so we might get like a slight retracement to like 205.2. If we actually get there, I might buy puts. You're up 100% this week. That's crazy. Tesla too expensive. Amazon hourly may engulf the previous one, and that'll probably break the pre-market's low, or sorry, the day's low. So if we get a test here, I'm gonna take this a short. But this would be chasing for me. So I think I'll play the 205 puts for Amazon. Since I have $600 left, I can get 2 contracts. But I'm gonna wait till we get to this area. And this also is so if we hit like 205.18, I'm gonna buy puts for Amazon. All right, let's see what we're about to hit. So I'm gonna start with one contract and scale in. I'm gonna put at 2.95. I just got filled on that. All right, maybe I should have done 2 contracts. It's all right though. What I am targeting? Honestly, I think I'm gonna target the hourlies open. So like around 204. So I'll put another alert like right here. Yeah, that was very quick. As soon as the alert hit, I just I put my limit like 5 cents lower. I think I'm already up 20 cents on these. The fair value gap, it was important because this 15-minute closed below. So this is the market structure shift, and it formed this imbalance on the 5-minute. So this was the retest. So if you guys, if you look at my trading model, this is basically the setup right here. This is a trade I would take over and over. Versus like the Apple play earlier, that's something I generally don't take. But this is I would take it every day. Yeah, just look at the trading model on the channel. 30-minute is gonna close. I may grab an extra contract, but I'm waiting for this 5-minute to close.
Okay, TT, I'm leaving the charts. Nothing for me here.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Crazy.
probably follow your suit too soon after this trade.
Yeah, this is no way I'm trading this.
Yeah.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
All right,
See
take
you.
care,
Bye.
Piper.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. We closed above the fair value gap. Doesn't this invalidate it? Generally speaking, yes, but you can also mark out the candle that marked the imbalance. So usually if I had a larger position, I actually would have got out here. But you can have your stop at the candle that created the imbalance. Is that it right now? If it goes back to my entry, actually, I'm probably gonna grab another. Look at Apple. We flushed. Yep. Yeah, so usually it's good to hold runners, but today I'm just all about taking my profits and running. Alright, I'm probably not gonna get that refill. I think I'm up like 10%, so I can technically close right now, but I'm still gonna hold for around 204. But I am getting pretty tired. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so we'll see. Let's hope he doesn't fall asleep. Bro, I'm about to fall asleep, man. I'm laying in my bed. I'm just laying in my bed watching, but I'm actually so sleepy right now. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna close this 5-minute candle, then head to bed. Still targeting at 204 level. Oh, I don't have a sell order yet. I think this should be like 3.6 maybe. What is that right now? 3.4? I mean, even here is pretty good. This is over 10%. Alright, I'm just gonna adjust this 3.4. How do I... Oops. Sell limit. It's at 3.45. See if I can get filled here. Alright, I got filled. Alright, good night.